Hi friends, let us learn a new lesson that is Unit 3 Little Hearts. Yes, I hope you have revised the previous lessons and it is all easy for you and you have learned them too. If there is a doubt, you can ask me through your comments. I will answer to any or all of your questions. Look at the picture and answer the questions that follow. Listen carefully. How do I pronounce? Try to follow it. Okay now? Yes. Do you make friends easily? Simple now. Do you make friends? Make an answer to it. I do make means I make. Yes or no question there is. Questions are of two types. Question word questions and auxiliary questions. Auxiliary questions are also known as yes or no questions because the answer will be either yes or no. So the first question, do you make friends easily? Yes or no? Yes, I make friends very easily. We can say other way also, no, I do not make friends very easily. Some of you may be feeling like that, I don't make friends very easily. That is very difficult for me to get friends. But you must be getting friends very easily. If your behavior is good, if you know how to talk very nicely, if you are friendly with all, lovable and amiable means being, friendly, okay, amiable, loving, yes, you can get friends very easily. If you are arrogant, if you are a reserved type, not mingling with others, it will be very difficult for you to get friends. Anyhow, I think you are all very good in making friends. You have a good number of friends too. So your answer might be, maybe possibly, yes, I make friends easily. Okay now? What are friends for? Tell me the answer. There may be many answers according to your viewpoint, your mind, your character. You can answer that. Friends are for helping each other. You see, to help and to be helped. You can write in your own way. What are friends for? What is a function of a friend for you? How are you behaving with your friends? There are many reasons why you make friends with others. Yes, friends are for helping and to be helped. Helping them in their need. Reasons are many. There may be many reasons. You write any of it or any of them. Okay now? Yes. Have you ever quarreled with your friends? Surely. Is it so? Surely when you are getting angry, you will quarrel. Sure. Then you will forgive. Then you will forget. Okay now? If the mistake is from the part of your friend, you will forgive. That's all. You forget about it. Then you become friends once again. Don't keep it in your heart. Don't take to heart the small things of your day-to-day life. You see, there will be many small things that may not be good, but don't take to heart. Don't feel hurt and all. Be friendly, be forgetting, be forgiving. Okay. Yes. If so, for what? Just recollect for what you made a quarrel with a friend of yours or friends. Is it hard to forgive friends? No, not at all. It's not at all hard to forgive. It is easy. It is not hard to forgive friends. Yes, when you forgive your friends, they will forgive you. You will also make mistakes now. Of course, to err is human. Err means to make mistake. E-R-R. To err is human, but to forgive is divine. It's a proverb. To err means to make mistake is human. We are all human beings. Is it not so? We are all ordinary human beings who would usually make mistakes. So to err is human, but to forgive is divine. Divine means godly, holy. Okay now? Godliness, if you have got, if only you have got godliness, you will be able to forgive your friends. To err is human, but to forgive is divine. Yes, I hope you will write these answers in your notebook. See, don't seek anybody's help. Try to write your own answers. If there's a doubt, you can ask me by comment, or you can even call me by my mobile number 830-9926-414. I repeat, 830-9926-414. You can call me and ask me any doubts. Preferably in the evening, because I will be busy with some online classes. Okay, I may not be able to attend during the day. I am up to 5 o'clock. Okay, after that you can call me at any time. I will answer you any of your questions. Okay, or whatever you ask, I will surely answer. Okay, come to the lesson proper. It was a rainy Sunday. So try to read louder at home so that your pronunciation will improve. Okay, now. Yes, listen how I pronounce these words. It was a rainy Sunday. It was a Sunday and it was raining. It was a, what kind of day? A rainy Sunday. There were rills everywhere in the village, not village, village. There were rills. Rills means small streams or small brook, something like that. Because when it rains for many days or even few days, what happens? Water will be flowing by the side of your house, this way, that way. Not permanent streams. But as it was raining for many days or few days, temporary streams will be made, and water will be flowing continuously. The kind of flowing of what is called rills, small streams or small brook. Brook means a very small stream. Brook, B-R-O-O-K, brook. Okay, it means very small streams. So it may be temporary also. When the rainy season is over, it will be dried up and there will be no more water there. Okay, now. So rills were formed everywhere in the village. There was a large puddle, puddle, not puddle, across the street. See, street, in the street also, puddle means pool of water. See, puddle, not puddle. Okay, so pool of water formed during the rainy season. So when it rains continuously, water will remain some places. And children will jump into it, they will play there, nice. You can see that in our lesson 2. One girl was, and at this puddle, 2 girls from class 6th met each other. From class 6th, you see, your class, just like you, that means your old friend, classmate. Just imagine 2 girls met each other. One girl was older than the other. One was maybe 1 or 2 years older. She might have failed in 1 or 2 classes, maybe. Okay. Anyhow, older. Without failure also, some will be older. Okay, now? Yes. Their mothers dressed them in new clothes. Why? As there was a village festival. Yes. There was a village festival. So, their mothers or parents dressed them well, very well, because festival is there. Panduga. Okay, the little girl was wearing a green skirt and the older one was wearing a pink skirt. So both of them were dressed very nicely, very neatly, very beautifully by their mothers. The small one was wearing a green skirt and the older one was wearing a pink skirt. So what's the story? 2 girls were playing, you see, on a rainy Sunday. A small girl was wearing a green skirt and the older one was wearing a pink skirt. Is it clear to you? Once read yours silently. It was a rainy Sunday. There were rills everywhere in the village. There was a large puddle across the street. And at this puddle, 2 girls from class 6th met each other. One girl was older than the other. Their mothers dressed them in new clothes as there was a village festival. The little girl was wearing a green skirt and the older a pink skirt. The older one was wearing a pink skirt. They began to play. Now they began to play. The little girl started to go into the puddle with her shoes on. Wearing her shoes, she went there to play. Don't go, Manasha. No, no, no. Don't do. No, no, no. Your mother will scold you. Oh, your mother, mummy, will scold you. Let us remove our shoes and play. Let us remove our shoes. Then we can play. Said the older girl. Who said it? Older girl. What did she say? What did she say? She asked the smaller girl to remove her shoes, and she told her that her mother would scold. Okay, the girls took off their shoes, raised their skirts, lifted their skirts, and started walking in the puddle. Yes, they began walking in the puddle. It's deep, Agulka. Yes, one is Malasha and the other one is Agulka. I am afraid, said Malasha. Malasha, the younger one, the smaller one, told the older one that she was afraid. I think it is deep, shallow, deep. Is it deep water? So deep into the water, you may fall into, jump into. Opposite of that is opposite, antonym is what's that? Shallow. Shallow opposite deep. Okay, not deep. Don't be afraid. No. Don't be afraid. It will not be any deeper. Oh, this much deep, depth, deep. Okay, deep, depth. Okay, it won't be more deep. It won't be deeper. You have seen degrees of comparison. Okay, deep, deeper, deepest. Okay, do you remember that? Degrees of comparison. Okay, so positive degree, comparative degree, and superlative degree. Yes, it won't be any deeper, said Ahulka. The older girl told a younger girl, what's it? What's her name? Malasha. So, older girl, Agulka, told Malasha that it won't be much deeper. Okay. Yes, it will not be deeper, said Agulka. Before Agulka completed her words, before these words completed, Malasha plumped her foot into the water. Small children know. They will stamp on that floor with the water. The water will simply jump. See? Then with a heavy sound. Nice playing. Jump into the water, jump and play. Is it not so? Stamping the feet, the water will come up, you can play it. Nice, very nice. It is very nice in the rainy day. If it is raining, sometimes you will be drizzling. Is it? And then you can simply jump and play, and you can splash the water, spread the water everywhere. Nice. Come back and take a nice bath, everything will be okay. You can play only when you are at your age. Can I do it like that in the street? No, people will say that this man has gone mad or what. Is it also? I cannot do that. My age is gone. But you can do that. If there is a chance, you have to do it now. That kind of enjoyment you can do only you are small children. Is it not so? Have you seen the older girls and the older boys playing? No. There's a time for everything. So anyhow, our Malasha, plumped her foot into the water. Foot, feet. Foot singular, feet plural. Singular, plural. Okay. The muddy water splashed and fell not only on Agulka's new dress. The water came and splashed on Agulka's new dress, but also on her face. Some dirty water came and it fell on her face. Yes. Seeing much spot on her dress, new dress. See, just now it was worn. Okay. Dress full of water, muddy water on her face. Okay. Agulka grew angry. She became very angry with, Malasha. She scolded her. She was very angry because new dress, especially, she was dressed such a way for a village festival, and all the dress became dirty with dirty water. Okay, ran after her and wanted to strike her. So she ran after her and he wanted to beat her, strike her. You see, Malasha was frightened. The old girl became very angry. Malasha was what to do. The old girl is coming and beating. She was very frightened actually. Immediately she jumped out of the puddle and ran home. Okay, puddle, sorry. You see, immediately she jumped out of that pool of water and ran by home. She was afraid, she was frightened because Agulka was coming to beat her. Agulka was really angry because all the dirty water came to her, fell on her new clothes. Especially worn for a village festival, and the new clothes was full of dirty water, and she was very angry, very angry. She ran after her and she was going to beat her. She was really angry. Poor Malasha was frightened. What to do? Akka, our elder girl, actually she is coming to beat her. She was really frightened. She ran away to her house. Immediately she jumped out of the puddle and ran home. Agulka's mother passed by. Exactly at this time, Agulka's mother came. She saw her daughter's dress soiled with water. See, Agulka's mother saw her daughter, in a pool of mud. You see, dress full of muddy water. Why did you get yourself so dirty? She asked her. Why, Agulka? Your dress full of dirty water. Why? What is happening? Why? Malasha has purposely splashed it on me, said Agulka. Amma, Malasha has purposefully. I will tell my mother, my mummy, this girl splashed water on me purposely, knowingly, not unknowingly, purposely splashed dirty water on my dress, she said. Agulka's mother caught Malasha and gave a slap on her face. She was very angry. New set of dress, new clothes, just worn for the village festival, and this waste girl, she splashed water on my daughter, and her daughter's dress is full of dirty water. She caught her and one slap was given on the face. Yes. Malasha began to howl, not cry, howling. You see, big cry. You know, so shouting and crying. Shouting and crying. And her mother ran out of the house. There came Malasha's mother also. Now the quarrel was between two mothers, Agulka's mother and Malasha's mother. Why did you slap my daughter? How dare you? How you got the courage to beat my daughter? How can you? She began to scold her neighbor. What kind of fellow you are? She's a small girl, no? How can you beat her? Who are you to beat my child? Then dash words. Unparliamentary words, bad words. They may say, no, you might have seen neighbors quarreling for silly reasons, and suppose someone says a bad words, other one will say double, and this one will be going on for sometimes hours. Some are very good at telling bad words also. And the children will be, what kind of words these people are telling? They will run away for fear. Okay now? Anyhow, the quarrel was between grown-up people, Agulka's mother and Malasha's mother. Soon it turned out to be a big quarrel. People came, they all began quarreling. This lady beat, my child, beaten. Don't say bet. This girl bet me are wrong. Don't say bet. That is wrong. Beat, B-A-T. Beat, beaten. V1, V2, V3. Never say bet. Okay na? So beaten. So this girl this lady beat my child. How can she? She was really getting angry. And the other way also, okay. Look at that dirty girl. She splashed water on my daughter's dress, and quarrel going on. Okay. One man pushed the other, and the fight began. Okay. The men also joined the scene. First it was ladies. They are very good at telling bad words. Then men came, they also joined. The quarrel was going between people, grown-up people. Yes, and the fight began. Agulka's grandmother tried to separate them. Grandmother means very old. She knew the meaninglessness of these simple things, silly things. Take it easy, small children, no, they would make some quarrel. Forgive it, forgive, that's all. Grandma said, and what has happened? They paid no attention to her. Grandmother, Mama, you go your way. We know what to do. You go your way. We know what to do. You go. Okay, they paid no attention to her. While the neighbors were busy with their fighting, the fighting went on for so much time, maybe hours. Agulka wiped off her dress. Agulka dirty dress, all rubbed, wiped out, and went back to the puddle. She again went back to the same puddle. She took a pebble. Pebble means small stone, smooth on the surface. Surface will be so smooth. Okay. And scratched the ground so as to let the water off into the street. See, the pool of water took a pebble and removed the water using that pebble. Seeing this, Manasha came with a chip, means a piece of wood or something. Any small piece can be called a chip. A chip of wood, a chip of stone, anything. So she took maybe a piece of wood or something, joined her to remove that pool of water to help her. They both joined. They are innocent. They don't have any grudge in their mind. They don't have any enmity in their minds. Small children are innocence. Yes, you must be childlike, means having good qualities of a child. Childish means not good qualities, bad qualities, simply quarreling with others and childish. Don't be childish now. See, your teacher might say, don't be childish now. But the good qualities of a child, innocence, is also truthfulness. They would say only truth. See, sloga is asadoma sadgamaya, tamasoma yodirgamaya, mrityoma amrudam gamaya. That is a purpose. That should be the purpose of education. What is that? Asadoma sadgamaya, tamasoma yodirgamaya. Tamas means darkness. Is it not so? Yodir means light. From darkness to light. From untruth to truth. See, asadoma sadgamaya. Asatyam and satyam. Okay, now? Untruth to truth. Tamasoma yodirgamaya. That means from darkness to light. Mrityoma amrudam gaya. From immortality to immortality. Our body is mortal, but our soul is immortal. Okay, now. So the children are like that. They will say truth. They are innocent. So we should be trying to become just like children. Okay. So they forgot all the quarrel and they began playing again. They will quarrel, they will join, they will forget, they will forgive. Children are quite innocent. Okay, na? They began playing and the people are going on quarreling. The fight was going on. The girls made a long reel. The old woman was still trying to separate the fighting crowd. I mean, the girls made a long reel. You see? They arranged the water pipe on one side, other side. Then they made a long reels. Okay, long reel. And the older, our old woman, grandma, she was trying to separate the people. When the water doing here, quarreling for simple reason, you go to your house, take care of yourself. Don't be so silly. She said many things, but no one was listening to her words. Yes. Water started flowing down the rill. Now water assembled, gathered in small pond or pool, okay, pool of water. It began flowing down the rill. The girls put some pieces of paper on water. Paper board they will make, they will simply tear the paper and they will put there. It will be flowing. You can afford the movement of the water. Nice to see. They can make a paper boat, small boat using paper, okay, or any other game. They play in many ways now. They don't need to be taught how to play. They know their own ways. They will play, they will enjoy, they will clap their hands and they will laugh also. Have you seen small children? They will clap their hands and they will laugh louder. They don't care anybody listening or not, or watching or not. They simply enjoy their life, enjoy their moment of happiness. They don't care what others think about them. Okay. The girls put some pieces of paper on water. I mean, they ran along the rill laughing and jumping in joy. When the water was flowing, they ran with the water, jumping and playing and laughing and enjoying their moments of happiness. They ran straight into the crowd. They both were running. They ran. They don't mind what they are doing. What these people are doing here? They came running towards that group of people quarreling. The grown-ups were quarreling there. They came running towards them. The old woman saw them and said to all of them, now grandma saw small children hand in hand. Maybe the nice friends they are. They forgot their quarrel. They again rejoined. They became good friends. They began playing together. They began playing together. Yes, the old woman saw them and said to all of them, "Shame on you! Shame, shame, puppy, shame! Shame on you! Why? Shame on you, men! You are fighting for these two girls. For whom are you fighting for? For these two girls. Look at them, they are playing. See, they have forgotten it. Yes, look at them, innocent children. They have forgotten the quarrel. They are playing nicely together. Look at them. They are playing nicely together. They are wiser than you. In such a way, they are wiser than you. We people should not take silly things into our heart and feeling hurt and carry on for days and even months. No, no, no. Forget and forgive. That's what. Forgive and forget. First forgive, then forget it. First forgive them, forget it. That's all. That's over now. To close chapter that is it not so? The same way they have forgotten, they have forgiven and forgotten, and they have forgotten about it also, and they are playing nicely and enjoying the moments of happiness. The men looked at the girls and felt ashamed. Babare, for these children that we are quarreling. Someone's dress was, made dirty, and someone was beaten by the other's mother, and etc. etc. And they became friends, and grown-up people are fighting for no reason. They felt ashamed, shame. For these girls we are fighting, and they became friends. How shameful of us they felt. They felt shameful. Okay, and felt ashamed. Then they laughed at themselves. Chai, it was foolish from our part to quarrel for this silly matter. They laughed. For the silly reason we quarreled. They laughed and left the place. Quarrel over. They left the place. That is the story. What is it? A little hearts. A small hearts, but innocent hearts of small children. So we have a lesson to learn. The innocence of children. So small things you should not take into your heart. Forgive and forget. So in our daily life, we may meet with many small silly trifles in our life. We have to forgive and forget. Just like our Malasha and Abilka. Okay now? Yes. So we have to, be just like innocent children. Grammar part we will discuss in another video. Thank you for watching. Meet you with another lesson. Thank you.